Hi guys, how are you today? I hope you are doing well. Today's video, as you can tell by the title, we're talking about the Candy Haze collection by Revolution today. Now this collection came out like a little bit ago, but I thought it was so cute and I really wanted to just do a makeup look today. I haven't done my makeup in forever. So we're going to check out this cute little collection and I think it looks really cute. So let's dive in. Now before we get started, please give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And also, if you're not already, subscribe to my channel. It helps me out to continue to create these videos. And also, if you like makeup and beauty and stuff like that, then you are in the right place. So definitely subscribe. Now, let's get started. As you can tell, I have about half my face done. Majority of my face, I have my base done. But the rest is going on my face. Now, it did come with a primer, and I mean, look at how freaking cute that is. Like, can you tell? Like, look at the little, like, I love that little effect. It's just so freaking cute. I did use it under my base today, and I gotta say, no complaints. Honestly, it felt very hydrating. I mean, it does have hyaluronic acid and ceramides in it, so it felt very refreshing, very smooth, and very moisturizing going on the face. And my base looks pretty good. So honestly, I like this. So that was the primer. Obviously, I didn't want to test it out for you guys just on camera because then I'd have to put it on and then do half of my base before we actually got into the rest of the collection. Because most of the collection is, there's some eyes, there's some lips, and we got a highlighter as well. So we have a Candy Haze shadow palette, and I haven't really tried Makeup Revolution's eyeshadow palette. I've tried I Heart Revolution, but I haven't tried Revolution. So this is what the Candy Haze palette looks like. I thought it was very pretty. I think it's very cute. I really like that really intense blue, that really intense purple right there is so cute, and that like very light gray blue. I just think it's a very pretty palette, so I was like, I have to pick this up because this looks really cute. So we're gonna be putting that on our eyes today. There's also a jelly highlighter. Now, jelly highlighters always interest me, and I was like, okay. This is the one Dewdrop. I think they had 2 or 3 colors, but I decided to get the one that I think would best fit my skin tone. So I got the lightest one because I'm a very pale person. And this is kind of what it looks like. A very interesting texture, but there's a lot of reflection in there. So I'm very interested to find out, you know, how it ends up looking. This is about like the only like face product it came with, which is why I put my base on. And then it also came with 3 different lip balms, believe it or not. But they came in 3 different colors, and they're supposed to be those like pH color changing reactive lip balms that are supposed to adapt to your natural color. But there's 3 different ones, so I want to see if they do like 3 different things. You know, there's a pink, a dark pink, and an orange. And I was like, all right, I want to see if they all end up just looking the exact same or if all 3 do different things. And then there's also the Candy Haze Sweet Dream Finishing Powder. Finishing spray, sorry. And we're going to give that a try. I'm not really one for setting sprays. I haven't found one that I think actually does anything. Some people swear by them. Some people think they're a hoax. We'll find out if this does anything today. So that's kind of the whole collection. Very small collection, but I think it's so cute. Like this packaging, just the very pretty like cotton candy colors. It drew me in, so I was like, you know what? I haven't done a Revolution collection in a while. I do a lot of Colourpop, a lot of e.l.f. and that stuff. So I was like, you know what? Might as well do a brand I don't usually do. The first thing I think we're gonna do is the highlight, because I have everything else on my face. I have, you know, my foundations, concealers, I got bronzer and blush on. So the next step is the highlight. Now this is a jelly highlighter. Oh my god, it's like sticky. Can you see that? It's a weird feeling. I kind of want to swatch it first, so I just have a little bit on my finger. Oh, that's nice. It gives a very like dewy, well, it's called Dewdrop, and I think it's supposed to give that very like dewy sinking. Can you see it? I feel like you can see it, but you also can't see it. It's very similar to my skin tone, but I think it's supposed to just give a nice dewy reflection. So let's put it on the face. I'm gonna try it with just my finger. This is the weirdest texture I've ever felt in my life. It's it's kind of grossing me out. I have a thing about texture, so it's just grossing me out. I'm gonna take some on my finger, and we're gonna put just a little bit. I'm just gonna keep tapping it in. Ooh, I kind of like it. It gives you a very, oh wow, oh my gosh. That gives you just, it doesn't sit like, you know, some powder foundations, they kind of sit on the skin. So like you could kind of see where the skin and the highlight meets, but this one just dives right in. And I love just that very wet, very dewy look it gives. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh, I like that. It's not like a very like glittery or super shimmery highlight. You know, if you like those things, this one's a very like wet, dewy highlighter. Okay. I really like that. Oh my god. It's a little, I won't lie, it's a little sticky on the face. Like I can kind of feel it. Just a little bit, not like a lot or anything. And I'm sure when it dries down, I won't be able to feel it. And I'm just using a very tiny bit. A little goes a long way. Like, oh my gosh. Am I obsessed with this highlighter? I might be. I'm blown away. You know, jelly highlighters, they either work or they don't work. And this one's working. Oh my gosh. Okay. Currently obsessed with this. Will probably be using this a lot. I haven't seen a highlighter that's done this like just perfect reflective dewy wetness in a long time. Oh my gosh. Okay, Revolution, I see you. I see you. This is so pretty. Okay. Next, we're gonna go straight into the eyes already. I know, so quick, but again, it's a smaller collection and I have literally no idea what I want to do. Part of me is like, oh, I could do a very light natural look with these like corners, and then part of me is like, but those shiny, that purple, that blue, that like grayish blue right here. This is a struggle. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Now I will say in person, as this dries down, the jelly highlighter, I'm starting to see it a little bit. Like on the skin, like the line it creates. So I'm just trying to kind of gently blur it with my finger a little bit more. You know what I mean? It is kind of cracking the makeup on my nose. I don't know if you could see that. I still think it's pretty. Maybe not a nose highlight because it is just peeling everything off my nose. All right, so you're closer to my face now, so we can do the eyes. Ignore the nose as everything's peeling off now. All right, so I do have a base on my eye. It's kind of peeling right now, but that's fine. So I'm gonna start by going in on a fluffy brush with this very like light tan kind of skin tony color, just to kind of set the base I have on my eye down and also just add a little bit of depth to it, before I start adding like pinks and purples on top of it. So we're just gonna gently, it is basically my skin tone, which is making it hard to see, but it's definitely helping set my base. So I'm just being kind of willy-nilly with it since it is basically my skin tone. Also, I'm sorry if you could hear birds in the background. There's a tree right outside. And now that it's starting to become spring, all the birds are coming out, which is great. I love it. I'm so ready for winter to be over. Perfect. Now, I'm going to take this light pink called Vapor. Now, I usually swatch stuff, like I swatch palettes, but this is a relatively big palette, so I'm just going to test it right on the eyeball. And then maybe after I do my eye, I'll swatch the blue colors and the interesting colors that I really want to swatch. But I just want to see right how they look on the eye. How do they instantly work? Alright, I'm not mad at this pink. A very light corally pink. I'm just building it up a little bit. I have no idea what type of eye look I want to do. I'm probably not going to do anything too crazy, too like intense looking. It's a nice pink. I like it. A very nice looking pink. Alright, now I'm going to take this color called Dreams. It's kind of a shimmer shade, but it's not like a glittery shimmer shade, and I just kind of want to deepen up the outer corner here. So let's just deepen that up a little bit. I'm just going in nice little circles. And yes, it's a bit reflective. I feel like this is going to be a very sparkly look today. Since there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 matte shades. There's only 4 of them. So it's going to be a very shimmery look today, but that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I feel like that color wasn't actually any darker. It looks darker in the pan, but as it comes out, it looks like the same color, just sparklier. Alright, I think I'm going to take Cutie, that super sparkly purple shade. I'm going to put it on my finger, because I like using my finger for like shimmer shades. I think they come out more intense. That's what it looks like on my finger. And I'm going to kind of put it all over. I just want like one big sparkly eye look today. You know what? We're not doing anything crazy, nothing that requires a lot of technique, nothing that's very technical or interesting. I just want a glittery eye look. Just pure purple. And then maybe I'll put that teal color in here somewhere. But I just want to make this super glittery. Alright, I kind of want to see what happens if I take this color on like a flat brush and kind of go like right in the front. Now this might look terrible, it might not. So I guess we'll find out. Oh, that is like that's not coming out. Okay. It's not coming out as pigmented as when I used my finger. But I kind of just want to add like a line. Like you might be like, Anna, this looks terrible. But I don't know. I think it kind of looks a little cool just to add like a line of color that doesn't go anywhere. Looks very editorial, especially since we're doing all shimmers with just like random placement. Because I didn't really feel like being talented today. I could be if I wanted to, but I was like, nah. I just want to put some makeup on my face. You know? It's not coming out as intense as I want it to. But that's fine. I just keep packing it on just to get some color. It's definitely more intense when you use your finger. That's really how you get the shimmer, the intensity of it. I think just to even it out, I'm gonna put like a line back here. So that looks like it's not just random, even though it kind of is random, but whatever. Just like a little bit of like a very smoked out, shimmery like wing look just in the back corner. I'm not mad at it. Is it coming out as pigmented as I want it to? No. But we're just making it work. We're just making it work. Honestly, I'm not too mad at it because it kind of looks like I'm in a music video in the 80s or even early 2000s. I'm gonna go put some lashes on just to kind of pull this together and then I'll be right back. Alright, you know what? I'm actually kind of embracing this like 80s vibe we've got going on. I'm not mad at it. It actually looks pretty good. It's not my typical look, but honestly, I'm not mad. So now we have these 3 lip balms, and I'm gonna swatch them on my arm. I know that they're like a pH reacting, so they're supposed to react to the like natural pH of your lips and the color of your lips or whatever to give you like your perfect lipstick, but they're 3 different colors. So I'm like, why do they need 3? Do they really look different? So anyway, also it's so cute. I don't know if you could tell, but there's like a swirl in it. Like, it's very pretty. It's a very pretty color. I'm gonna swatch it on my arm. This one's the Affinity Pink. This is the light pink. So I'm just gonna swatch it on my arm, see if it does anything. Okay, you can kind of see it slowly. It was clear at first and now it's turning like this pinkish color. Very, very light. Like a very, very light pink. Almost barely there. As, you know, as it's sitting, it's getting darker. But that's kind of what it's looking like so far. Now let me swatch the dark pink. So this is what this looks like. So pretty. I love the little swirl in it. And let's swatch and see if it's any different. Because like I said, they are pH reacting. Okay, like you could tell there's a little difference. Not a lot, but a little bit. This one's definitely lighter, this one's definitely darker, but I mean, I can tell more in person. I feel like on camera it might be a little hard to tell, but this one's definitely lighter. This one's definitely darker. Now let's try the orange. This is called Fire Orange. And again, it is so freaking pretty. Now let's watch it. That one's very light. Like, I can barely see that. That one's very light. I can barely see it. It is orange though. It has a pink undertone, but it definitely is a bit orangier. So that's what all 3 of them look like. And like I said, they're supposed to react to the pH level of your skin, which is always an interesting concept. To me, they always end up looking just like your lips, but a lip balm on it. But we'll see. I'm gonna go with the dark pink. I think that's the one. I think I'm gonna go with that one, the dark pink. And I'm gonna put it on my lips and see what it does. So. Very smooth feeling, feels very hydrating. You could definitely see some color. Yes, there's definitely like color there. The middle one, it's the middle one based on how it looks on my lips. Very similar, I'd say. Maybe a bit more intense on my lips, but that's probably because my lips already have a reddish tone to them. I'm not mad at it. Very pretty. Feels very hydrating. Now, I'm gonna open up the setting spray. Oh my god, it has like a very intensely sweet smell to it. This is kind of what it's a very intense spray. Oh, it smells like very sweet, like candy. All right, let's do this. Whew. Gonna dry that down. I don't know if setting sprays ever do it. I do think when you first set them, it gives your face a very nice like glow to it. This side of my face didn't really get any. There we go. It's a very sweet smell though. It smells very nice. And that's kind of, I don't know if the setting spray will really do much. It does feel nice when you spray it, nice and refreshing. It smells good. It kind of just added that shine back to my face after putting all that all this powder on top of it. But anyway, that is the final look for the Candy Haze collection. We kind of ended up with like this very 80s vibe, and honestly I'm not mad at it. It's very pretty. I like the jelly highlight. It actually, as it's dried even more, it actually kind of faded into the skin and less cracking on the nose. It was really weird. It was very interesting. I do like it. I do want to try it with a brush, see if it works any different and gives me maybe less of a shine on my face. I would say the eyeshadows are fine. I wish they were slightly more pigmented, but you know what? They came out okay, and I think you just kind of have to work them a bit and then they end up being fine. But yeah, they were pretty okay. Have I had worse eyeshadows? Of course. Have I had better? Yes. I would say if you do like the color scheme, then go for it. If these colors like really ring true to you, try it out, see if it works for you. And then I would say the lip balms, they do feel very nice. It feels very nice on the lips, very hydrating, very smooth, very soft. Are they my favorite? No. I am keen to see how the other two work. Will I be using this? Probably. Occasionally, probably. You know, if I want a lip balm and I can't find my regular lip balm, will I grab it? Sure. I already kind of talked about the jelly highlighter. I do think it's really cool, really good. I want to try it with a brush and see if it does anything different and try and figure out how to get it to dry down without it peeling my nose. Because I do think it gives a nice, like, reflective look, and it does look very, like, wet and dewy on the skin. Now the primer, I really didn't do anything on camera with the primer, but I mean, my base looks pretty good, so I can't really complain. Plus, I just think it's really cool. The like swirly concept, I think it's really cute, and you know, it has a bunch of good stuff in it, like hyaluronic acid, ceramide, rosehip oil, grapeseed, and other things. You know, if you're a very dry person, it might be a base for you to look into. The setting spray, do I think setting sprays do anything? No. I've never found a setting spray that I think does anything. I think you have to use them in very specific ways for it to do stuff. It does feel nice on the skin when I first put it on. Felt very refreshing. Very sweet scent. Very sweet. But if you're someone who really likes setting sprays, I mean, give it a try. See if it works for you. Yeah, and that is the entire collection. Thanks for following along on this little collection trial. You know, if you have this collection, let me know. Do you like it? Is it one of your favorites? Is it something you're like, I probably should have passed on? I think it's cute. I like it. I think it's very cute. I think it gives a very young vibe too, so if you know someone who's younger who's getting into makeup, I think this would be a great, fun, cute little collection for them. I think they'd really like it. That is the end of this video, so please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Also, feel free to comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. And if you're not already subscribed, definitely subscribe to my channel. If you like beauty, makeup, all that fun stuff, then you're in the right place. There's definitely something for you on my channel. And it also helps me out a lot, so definitely subscribe. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day.